just yet. This cold streak is feeling more like a cold snap as we continue with below normal temperatures, at least through Friday. Temperatures in the upper teens and low 20s into the weekend. Low to mid 20s will be expected. We're still feeling those dangerous wind chills across central Illinois. Currently, temperatures sitting in the single digits with sub-zero wind chill values for areas like Galesburg, Princeton, Peru, Pontiac, and even out in the Twin Cities, where they currently have a cold weather advisory in McLean as well as Logan County. Notice as we look ahead for tomorrow morning, we'll continue with dangerous wind chills, especially areas east of I-55, anywhere between 10 to even 15 below Twin Cities, 13 below in Pontiac, also in Logan County, as well as 10 below in Peru, 10 below out in Peoria. So just a reminder to bundle up. It's going to be dangerously cold out there, but the good news is, though, that we are expected to warm up slightly into the 30s, which will definitely feel so much better than where we have been. But that's not going to be until the first week of February, of course. I'll have more. My first look over the forecast. Back to you. 7 in Peoria, 5 in the Twin Cities, 3 Pontiac, 5 in Lakin, 3 Galesburg, 11 in Lincoln. However, it's still feeling much colder than that. Feels like temperatures. Notice 6 below Princeton, 10 below out in Galesburg, 4 below in the Twin Cities, and 6 below out in Pontiac. But as we fast forward things to tomorrow morning, dangerously cold out there. So just a reminder to bundle up, 10 to even 15 below across central Illinois, especially areas east of I-55, where we currently have a cold weather advisory, especially for McLean and Logan County. So we will continue with those wind chills for Wednesday morning. Then by the afternoon, teens in the single digits for your feels like, but then back down into below normal for your wind chills. Notice 8 below in Peoria, 11 below. So we look ahead for the Twin Cities on Thursday, with Friday morning being the coldest out of this whole week. Anywhere between 10 to 15, even 20 below could be possible at times for Friday morning. So reminder to bundle up and definitely limit your time outside. Cover any exposed skin as well as the best thing that you can do. Reminder that the way to stay with us is, of course, by downloading our 25 News First Alert Weather app, and through our streaming services, just search WEEK 25 News. Otherwise, notice it's been a quiet day. Definitely, we've had some sunny conditions, clear skies, but we did have a cold front that did pass through this afternoon that allowed for our winds to shift out of the northwest, which brought much of these colder conditions across central Illinois. For the rest of tonight, we'll continue mostly cold, and even into tomorrow, notice your highs will only be reaching the teens and low 20s. For the afternoon, sunny conditions set to prevail, and we will remain mostly dry for much of the work week as well. However, notice your forecasted highs, upper teens Thursday, Friday, low to mid 20s by the weekend. And notice for the rest of this work week, we will continue to stay mostly cold. It's going to be brutal out there, so bundle up. However, we fast forward things to the month of February, where a lot of us, I'm pretty sure, are expected to see warmer conditions. Average for this time of year, which should be in the mid 30s. Slowly but surely, we'll be climbing back up into the low 30s. So mid 20s.